Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the Rising Young Stars, the lightweight, unified, top dog, Teofimo Lopez, right? Gervonta Tank Davis, a 2-division world champion, looking to be the 3-division world champion. You know what I mean? And these boys is looking to meet up at 140 pounds in a big dog showdown. You feel me? 140 pounds in a big dog showdown. Teofimo Lopez came out, you know, said he want to see Tank at 140 pounds. Feel me? Teofimo Lopez said, you know, it's going to be a hell of a fight with Tank and Mario Barrios. But, you know, he's coming to 140 and he want to see Tank. A big money fight, you know, telling Tank, you know, if you go stay at 140, stay at 140. You know, I'm on my way. You feel me? But we all know, you know, Teofimo Lopez, you know, he got to get past his business with George Kambosos, which I feel like he's going to do. We all feel like he's going to get past George Kambosos. But after that, what's going to happen with him and Devin Haney? Because he said he want to fight Devin Haney as well, right? But we all know Teofimo and Tank is, you know, a way bigger fight than Teo and Devin Haney. And that's just a fact. And I fuck with Devin Haney. But we all know how Gervonta Davis is getting down in these boxing streets. We all know what Gervonta Davis pulling in these boxing streets. And we know Tank, you know, he's leading the way of all these young fighters at the moment, in my opinion. He's leading the way of all these young fighters going on the second pay-per-view in a row, right? Taking on Mario Barrios at 140. Now, Tank want to knock out Teo as well. You know what I'm saying? He want to knock out Teo as well. Tank like that fight. Tank want that fight. And that's a fucking, man, when you talking about fan-friendly, young stars rising up in the game, taking on each other, it gets no better than Gervonta Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. You feel me? They both explosive. They both got speed. They both, you know, I could say athletic as fuck. You know what I mean? They both can move. I think Tank is the better boxer in my opinion. But, you know, that thing is going down, bro. It's going down. Teofimo told Tank, let's make it happen at 140. You know, Tank, Coach Calvin, they said they want Teo. They feel like that's the fight for Tank, you know, to put him on that level, even though I think Ryan Garcia's one as well. But I think all these young bulls need to fight each other anyway. But, you know, Teofimo Lopez is confident, dog. He's very confident. Like I say, he's the unified champ at 135. He feel like he's taking over the game. He feel like he's doing something different that nobody has done, right? Which I beg the difference on that. But nonetheless, I can't tell that man how to feel. He's the fighter. He believes in his skills. He say knocking George Kambosos out in 3. He said won't go past 3 rounds. You know, his pops, his other, you know, mouthpiece, Teofimo Lopez Sr., right? When every time you ask Teofimo Lopez a question, he'll answer that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? So he say that the fight won't go past 3. So, you know, Teofimo, he be trying to live up to what his pops say. Sometimes it's pressure on the fighter. Sometimes it's motivation on the fighter. Depends on how you take it. Depends on how your mental set is and what type of person are you. You know, and I think Teofimo Lopez is the guy that like to go out there and try to prove that point. Wherever his pop say, try to go out there and prove that point. You feel me? Try to go out there and try to, you know, do whatever his pop says. Feel me? Sort of like Danny Garcia, Angel Garcia. But sometimes Danny be like, Pop, why don't you shut the fuck up sometimes? You feel me? But Tank, man. Tank is ready. Tank understand what he's up against in Mario Barrios, right? He understand what comes with being a top dog in his boxing game, especially as young as he is, right? Looking at Floyd Mayweather, everybody watching Floyd Mayweather, watching everybody want to get at Floyd Mayweather for the payday, for the money, for the opportunity, knowing if they beat Floyd, they become a superstar overnight. Tank trying to follow them footsteps. He's trying to put himself in that realm to where he is one of the top dogs and everybody want to face. And if you can beat him, right, you can become a star overnight. And not only that, you can pick up a big-ass bag. You feel me? And Gervonta Davis is heading in that direction. I'm not saying he's there yet, so don't get to jumping off the meat rack, everybody. Man, that dude ain't nowhere near Floyd Mayweather. He ain't doing this. I'm just saying he's headed in the direction to where Floyd and them trying to build him up and put him in position, right, to be that top dog that everybody want to chase and everybody want to face. And right now, Tank is, like I say, he's leading the way of all the young fighters right now. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to agree with it or not, he's leading the way. Going on the second pay-per-view. Teofimo Lopez going on the pay-per-view, right? This is his first pay-per-view. Tank going on the second. But the thing is, right, I think, when was it? Well, Leo Santa Cruz. Yeah, Leo Santa Cruz and Mario Barrios, right, I think they outdo George Kambosos. You feel me? I think they outdo George Kambosos, just in my opinion. You feel me? Because Tank got the fucking money team behind him. He got Mayweather behind him. So it's going to be a whole different type of promoting with Tank and the money team than with Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos and Triller and Holyfield. But we'll see how that turn out. But I just think Tank can outsell both. I think Tank can outsell both. You feel me? Now, looking at this fight, man, look. One hell of a fight, bro. Like I said with T.O. and Devin, one hell of a fight. Tank and Shakur, one hell of a fight. Tank and Devin, one hell of a fight. Ryan Garcia, T.O., Ryan Garcia, Tank. Man, look, all these young bulls, they got to mix it up, bro. They got to mix it up. And they can do some shit that can show up the cats that's even above them. You know what I mean? These boys younger, they get into the ring, fight each other at a younger age. They'll be showing up some cats. They'll be showing them up. And they'll be doing some shit that we wish that the other cats will do. And let's get in the ring and face each other. Not saying these fights going to take place because, like I said, we thought this shit was going to happen with the little, kind of like a little tournament. Tank and fucking Ryan, Devin and T.O. and the winners meet up. It sounded good. It felt like it was on that course. And everything just broke apart. You feel me? Just broke apart. But nonetheless, man, look. If T.O. going up to 140 because he's saying, you know, after this fight, he don't know if he's sticking around or not. He might handle his business with Devin Haney to see if he can become the real undisputed champion. But after that, he's not going to be at 135 for too much longer. We all know Lomachenko want the rematch with Teofimo Lopez. We don't know if they open for the rematch, you know, but we do know that T.O. saying he's going to 140. He want the winner of Ramirez and Josh Taylor, which I don't think happening. I think them dudes, whenever they win, they going straight up, even though Josh Taylor said he'll bang with Tank, right? Told Tank, if you come up, you want to fight a real dog instead of Mario Barrios and a real champ, then face me, right? Tank told that boy he'd knock his ass out. But nonetheless, I don't think they're going to stick around that 140 for too much longer, knowing that 147, you know, it's a lot of money right there. Then Turnbull Crawford is right there needing an opponent. And, you know, Bob Arum trying to make that happen for him. So, T.O. coming up to 140. Him and Tank can reign at 140 and start a new era at 140, even though we still got Regis Prograis right there, who's a hell of a fighter. Regis will have something to say to both of those boys. But when them coming up, I got to keep it real. I think their names are a little bigger than Regis. Regis might have the better experience and might be the, you know, the more battle-tested fighter at the division for us. Okay, y'all got to beat me to become the dog. But them, Tank and T.O. coming up to 140 brings star power. You know what I'm saying? It brings star power. And that's what the fans are looking for. And that's what, you know, even Regis Prograis, he's looking for. That's a money fight for him. A big fight for you fighting one of these kids that can take you on pay-per-view and put a big check in your pocket. Way bigger than the fucking, the boy that just played like you hit him in the nuts. Way bigger than that. Ivan Redcatcher. Way bigger check than Ivan Redcatcher. You feel me? So, looking at the fight with T.O. and Tank, bro, that shit is fireworks. It's fireworks, dog. Fireworks. Like I say, we got to look at it as 50-50. You got to look at it as 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I think, but I do, like I said, I do think Tank is the better boxer. I do think Tank is the better boxer. I'm riding Tank to win the fight, but it can go either way, dog. That shit can go either way. Both of these dudes are highly talented. Both of these dudes got high power. You know what I'm saying? To where if they catch each other, let's see if they can take it now. We always look at the fights where we think somebody getting knocked out and that bitch end up going 12 rounds. This can be one of them fights to where both of these dudes can take each other punch, sort of like Canelo and Triple G. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers look at that fight, oh, man, somebody going to sleep. Them dudes finna go fight. And, motherfucker, we got, what, 24 rounds? So I think Tank and Teofimo could turn out the same way. You feel me? If you know it's TNT, Tank and T.O., you feel me? I think it can go 12 rounds. I think both of them boys get into the ring. They bang it out. I think both of them got good chance. We'll have to find out. But I think it'll go 12. I think it'll be a hell of a fight that'll go 12. Could somebody get dropped? Yes. Could somebody get hurt? Yes. Could somebody get knocked out? Yes. But I don't know, bro. I just think it'd be certain fights like this that I'd be skeptical on of a knockout. Like both of these dudes coming prepared, in shape, ready to go, right? They're going to be ready to take some shots. They're going to be ready to take some shots, you know. And I think it'll make for, shit, a classic, bro. And like I say, some things be so nice, you got to get it twice. So nice, you got to get it twice. And then, guess what? Devin Haney got to come on up to 140. He ain't going to stick around at 135 for too much long. And Ryan Garcia got to bring his ass up to 140 whenever he come back off his, you know, his situation. So, you know, these boys can meet up at 140, man. Max out at 147. Well, not most of them, because T.O., that's a big dude. Devin a big dude, so they can do 3 divisions. Tank might max out at fucking 147 if he try to go up and push it with the right fight. But looking at T.O., looking at Tank. It's a hell of a fight, bro. It's a hell of a fight. Press conference on fire, right? Shit talking on fire. You know what I mean? Fans on fire. Fans gonna be ready for this shit going back and forth. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at this shit as you know, it's inevitable. It need to happen. It need to happen, bro. I want to see this fight. I want to see this fight. I want to see it at 135. So damn sure I'll see it at 140. You feel me? I think both of them would be even better at 140. Just my opinion. I know people looking at Tank saying, you know, man, Tank, he couldn't even do this at 135. He couldn't do that. Man, listen, dog. When you're comfortable at a weight, when you're comfortable, you feel me, you can perform better. I think Tank could be comfortable at 140. Now, he might come in up under 140, but I think Tank could be comfortable at 140, dog. Because you blow up anyway. You blow back up. You blow back up. So, of course, Mario Barrios going to blow up and be bigger. Tio might blow up to be a little bigger than Tank, but nonetheless, you know, Tank can handle it. He can handle it. I think he can handle it. I think the power going to be the power. I think the skills going to be the skills. Shouts out to Brian Norman Jr., who said Gervonta Davis, he closed distance good, right? And Tank was heavy. It ain't like he was at no fucking 130-something or 135 when he was sparring Brian Norman. He said he closed distance good, and his power was cool, even though he didn't feel the power because he is who he is. But, you know, the power was cool. You got on bigger gloves and you got on headgear. So, smaller gloves, no headgear, it's a different story. It's a different story. You know what I mean? I just like this fight, dog. I just like it overall. I just think it's one of them fights that's going to be a hell of a fight. It's pay-per-view worthy. And Glove is going to get land, bro. They going to be laying some fucking lumber, dog. You know what I mean? I think they going to stand in the pocket some. I think Tank going to box some. Tio going to try to box some. But it's going to be some lumber getting landed in this fight, dog. You feel me? Leather going to be landing on both faces and on both bodies. And that's what I like about this fight. And they young. They young, so nobody's going to want to take a step back. Nobody's going to want to give an inch. And, man, like I said, that shit is fireworks. It's fireworks. So, what y'all think, man? Do y'all think this fight will come to fruition? Do y'all think Tio is going up after this George Kambosos? Would he stay to face Devin Haney? Would Tank stay at 140? Would he drop back down? How y'all see these things playing out? Because I feel like if Tank going to have a hell of a performance against Mario Barrios, like a hell of a performance where he knock him out and look good and feel good, he might campaign at 140. He might campaign that 140. Coming at 35 for the right fight if they don't come up. But I think he might campaign that 140, man. I don't think Tank is afraid of nobody. I know Josh Taylor is tall, lengthy, right? And he is a fucking animal in the dog. But I think Tank compete with all of them, bro. I think he compete with all of them. I think his skill set is the real deal. I think his power is the real deal. You know, and experience is going to play a key. Experience is going to play a key. So we'll just see how it turn out, man. Gervonta Davis, Teofimo Lopez, Gervonta Davis. Let's see if it happened at 140. If it do, it's a treat for us. It's a plus for boxing. And to put them on the grand scale that they need to be on. You feel me? Until then, shouts out to Tio. Go do your thing. Shouts out to Tank. Go do your thing. And we'll see what happens in the future. Until then, it's your boy Money. That's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.